Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. It was dope. It was dope. Yeah. Yep. Hmm. Yep. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's one of them. I'll. You get it? Okay. Yeah, it's 31. Hmm. 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 Cursed be the man that trusted the man. Yeah. Hmm. Yep. But you want Isaiah 31? Okay. Uh, Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Hmm. 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 Yep. Right. Hmm. Long ago. A lo- Yep. Hmm. Yep. Remember the term retail apocalypse? Remember that? That was before the pandemic. We were used to do lessons on that. And these stores are going to close down, retail apocalypse. Yep, the malls, right? Which that could be the next financial crisis, the bubble, the pop, commercial real estate, right? Because they're empty. All these offices are not being filled because people, remote working, and then of course they just cutting jobs left and right because everything's going to AI, artificial intelligence, so they don't need you anymore. So yeah, it's a done deal. So what are they gonna do with these people? Well, all right, they got to round you up, and that's it. Yeah. Nope. Hmm. Crash out mode. Crash out. Yep. Lose it. Michael Myers mode. Serial killers. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 That's the spirit. I showed Z this article. So according to Moody's, you could Google this. Whoever's watching, brothers in the know what I'm talking about. 22 states are officially in recession, and in those 22 states, all right, Illinois, Portland, Oregon, okay, uh, Louisiana, New Orleans. Yep, right. How convenient. How convenient. Because they know the economy's going to crash out and people are going to lose it and crash out. They're going to turn it into, all right, baby gremlins, man, gremlins. And hey, that's why you got to stay prayed up. Ka, ka, ka. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, according to Moody's, 22 states are now officially in recession mode. All right. How come Fox and CNN didn't tell you clowns that? You know what I'm saying? All right. All this other bullshit they talking about with the damn Super Bowl and Bad Bunny, those are the distractions. And those distractions are terrible. Terrible. First of all right, I'm not really big into sports. Brothers are, all right, but I'm with the brothers. When they, yeah, you watch the brothers. Brothers like to watch sports. We watched the 2020 Super Bowl. The 2020 Super Bowl, Bad Bunny was performing. Yeah, speaking in the Spanish. Nobody was bucking up then. This goes to show you how short-minded people are. Yeah. Hmm. That's a good one. Yeah. Right. Yep. Epstein files. Yep. 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 Hmm. Not not prepared for what's to come. The great reset, Klaus Schwab style, and a lot of people are going to get okay mowed down. It's going to be a lot of death, man. It's going to be a bloody city, for real, for real. You know, you know. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 You your solution, yeah. Well, yeah, because they know that they have to get their new world order and they have to trim the herd, and there's not going to be enough food and resource available. That's why they. Yeah, 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 yeah. Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. And they've been using that AI heavily on social media. All I see now is Martin Luther King and the wrestling at WWE, and that's really them. And I'm gonna keep. It's really the agencies, the NSA and the CIA. They're throwing this out there just to see how people react. It's really a psychological warfare. On the minds of the people, and people are eating it up. I was watching. I was like, damn, this thing looks you real. I was like, you got it. You got him arguing at Martin Luther King, at Malcolm X. Then you got Tupac in the sideline. You're like, why? Why? And you notice again, it's all spiritual. Why are these key figures being pushed onto the masses? And they're Jake. They're Jake. They could have chose Caesar. They could have chose any other Edomite figure, but they're using Jake figures that were that died, all right, to get a rile out of Jake, man. That's how you know it's a psychological warfare on the children of Israel. All right. So you got to see it through this, man. If you understand that you're in a war, all right, it's a lot easier to pinpoint things out, man. We're in war, man. It's a spiritual war, but we're at war, period. All right. So everything he's throwing out, when you start seeing on TikTok and Twitter and Facebook, millions of views, you're like, wait a minute. That's how I look at it. All right, this is looking like they want to get a rile out of people, and this is all set up. All right, especially the JJs that are behind it. Working with the everyday Edomites in the American government, pushing this shit out. It's very spiritual. Um, so back to Isaiah chapter 31, verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men, mhm, and not the Most High, and the horse's flesh. It did again. They hating. Yep. Is it still working? Okay. They hating. Yeah. They getting upset. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Ye- Three. Now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High, and their horses' flesh and not spirit. When the Lord Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down. Mm-hmm. 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 What yeah, but you're not shy. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's right. Yep. Mm, yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Fan Mountain. Yeah, that's in Colorado Springs. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh. Uh-oh. Hey, Lord of Sabaoth. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 That's it. Mhm. To the point. Yep. Mm-hmm. Scriptures. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.